can tell us your name.
Yeah, so my name is Emily DeSchmidt. I came to Redemption Tempe August of 2018, so this August it'll be 5 years that I've been coming here now. So, where do I begin? I grew up in a Christian home. We went to church every Sunday, and that was kind of what I knew was church on Sunday, and nothing really more than that. And so as I got older, I experienced more freedom. I was like, I don't really understand who God is. I didn't know his character. I didn't know his love. And I just went through this period of kind of living my own truth, kind of being like, oh, I have the freedom, I can live however I want now, having no authority, those kinds of things. And it just led to a lot of destruction in my life. Just a lot of like living from super high highs, super low lows, and just kind of feeling really lost in that time. And at the time I was up at Northern Arizona University. But then my sophomore year, I was just like, I can't keep doing what I'm doing. Like, it is just self-destructive, and I need to kind of like reset myself. I hadn't really attended church for a few years, kind of on and off, but it was kind of more like, oh, I feel like I should go kind of thing. I was talking to my brother about it, and he recommended Redemption Tempe, and from the moment that I came here, like, I walked in and it was home. Like, I never felt judged by anybody. I just felt loved by everybody here and so welcomed. Like, people recognized that I was new when I walked in, and they're introducing themselves. And from that moment, like, I felt at home here. So I did meet my husband here at Redemption, kind of. The first time we met was actually at an Australian football practice. And we just were in the same small groups. We were both in the college collective. And so we really just got to experience friendship with one another first, and we both saw each other pursuing Jesus, like, in our own way. It wasn't like, oh, this is your faith, oh, this is your faith kind of thing. Like, what attracted me to him and him to me was that we were living missionally for Jesus in our own lives, and we knew that that would beautifully complement each other. Living missionally for Jesus together could just be so much more powerful. So I think, like, again, ingrained in redemption culture is just supporting marriage and like making sure it works. And I think it's not that we have to pretend to be perfect. I think there's a space to be real of like, marriage is hard, and this is, you know, bring it to the table, and people don't judge you for hard marriages. You know, they'll help you and encourage you through that. I think advice that I would have for a woman who's coming to redemption and they're looking for family, single, married, any stage of life, I think my word of advice is commit. I think it's really easy to be like, oh, this was great for a couple of weeks, and then be like, oh, but they didn't feed me. Instead, ask the question of like, how can I get plugged into this church? Because, like I said, Redemption has the opportunities, so it's kind of taking the responsibility of like, I'm going to get plugged in, I'm going to start serving. And not that you have to do those things, but I think that really helps because, like you were saying, you meet people that way, right? And so I think just, you know, giving it a dedicated amount of time, 3 months, 6 months, something like that, to really give your all to the church. And then if it's not working out for you, okay, that's fine. But I think, you know, not just going all over the place, go with the flow, just commit to the family here. Because if you commit to us, like, we'll commit to you.